Alright, normally I would ask y'all if y'all locked in. I'm not even gonna be facetious. We all know I'm not. So let's just switch it up. Today's just a fucking sad day, man. Today's just fucking sad. It's a shame. It's just nothing but bad news left and right, to be honest. With all these layoffs going on, I just figured I'd spend the stream honestly just like going through everything because it's insane. Oh man, this is just so wild. Anybody who like going through it right now, any game dev honestly, just hop on Danny's Discord server called the House of Peeps. It's actually a really sweet place. A lot of like nice game dev people there. You know, down for conversation and like listening to different perspectives and stuff and trying to like hear everybody out. Super sweet place. That's what I'm reading right now. I'm just reading everybody's like commentary and stuff. I'm gonna be scrolling on Twitter pretty much for a little bit, but it's fucking wild how bad the situation is. But yeah, let me grab my food. I'm kind of hungry. Whatever. I'll give it some more time. But yeah, today we're late as hell. I honestly don't care if this stream goes into like late night or if I cut it early. Sometimes we're gonna have those streams. That's just how it's gonna shake out from a natural human perspective. Like not every week is gonna be good enough. But honestly, I just don't have it in me today. I could barely focus at work today alone, and I need to. So, it's fucking rough. But, let's see. But yeah. Let's see. Let me see real quick. This thing's not transitioning. Come on. Move on to the other side. Yeah, we can transition to the other thing. I'm just scrolling, going through a lot of shit, but I made a question on my Discord server. No. Not true. I asked a question on my on a Discord I'm in with my cohort from college to gauge their thoughts on this too. Yeah. What a mayo. But basically I asked them like trying to hear different perspectives because I feel like, you know, I've been going to therapy for a little while now. Well, it's been several years, but most recently I took a pause and I got back on it, and it's been helping a lot. But, you know, I can't help but like think about how usually when I'm really like in a rut, like emotionally, it tends to obfuscate my not obfuscate, that's more like lingo, but not lingo but like language. It tends to hinder my capacity to judge things fairly, and whatchamacallit, because of this, I like to try my best to at thinking of different perspectives so that I calm down and not fall into the emotional turmoil of like hatred and anger towards the situation that's happening right now, which makes a lot of sense to feel, by the way. Like I feel like I probably come off to a lot of people, or to some people, as like maybe not at all, but like sometimes I think I may come off as standoffish, maybe, is that the right word, or like unaffected emotionally, but it's not true. I mean, I couldn't stop thinking about this all day, but just because of my language, the way that I tend to speak about shit, but it's like, you know, it's, you know, you hop on Twitter, and I'm sorry, but like you hop on Twitter and it's just tweet after, I mean, you can take a look at this right here, like, I want to call out that Respawn is hiring 5 roles. Okay, boom. Off rip, they're talking about this, but why are they posting this? In general, good, but my heart goes out to many people who have been affected by the layoffs, right? Off rip. You go back, and it's like, finally someone close so I can afford to the dentist, the American dream. I don't know that this person got laid off, but okay, thank God. Whatchamacallit? But I mean, I guess that's a commentary on economy. You should lay off right here. Boom. To the game is still in AAA. If you need a demonstration that no matter how hard you work, how much seniority, how many promises, you always be just a potential bit of fat to be trimmed. Again, layoffs. There's also this stupid shit. This dumb ass take from this guy. But that's just whatever. It happened. I was part of Blizzard layoffs. It was me. I'm affected. Layoff. Like it's every single tweet on the feed has just been about layoffs. It's fucking wild. But it's really bad. But like, I mean, there's people that like. This is somebody I want to highlight actually, because the situation is like really fucking grave, and people don't seem to get it. People don't seem to like. I guess it feels like nobody's listening, but like Twitter, but we all know that at least we are. The people like the game devs know about it. But it's like, you know, I had an argument today. Hold on, let me take a bite. This shit is actually really good. I had an argument today. Very short, very like short debatey type of conversation with like a coworker, and where like we're talking about the riot layoffs and how they were like they weren't trying to defend the situation, but it was one of those like, I mean, but Ryan, like, you know, when you're in that place, when you're making that much money, maybe you made some investments like in your personal life where unfortunately you just can't cut your own pay like that. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna like cut your own pay, knowing that you can't handle your own situation if you like do that, or do you? And it's so insane. Or do you lay off like 100 people? Like, and it's like, is that a real question, right? Like. What's really interesting, you know, and Satoru Iwata like comes out as a conversation topic about how exceptional the way he handled it was, which I agree with, right? Like the idea that like, oh, shit's going bad. We invested in something that didn't play out the way that we expected. Yeah, let's go ahead and hold on, the music is getting fucked. Yeah, it's like, I can't with the lyrics. I can't think straight if there's lyrics. Can't play this one. There you go. What was I saying? I forgot completely what I was on. Oh yeah, Satoru Iwata as an example of like when you know when if I made an investment and it didn't turn out well, then you know, I took a bet on something that might potentially make us more money. Let's go ahead and like work on it. And if it flunks, it doesn't mean that like you just like get rid of your entire team or like a good amount of the team just because it flunked. Because what if they did a really good job, right? Like the way that what if they because this happens in game dev all the time. Like what if you actually deploy your capacity, your game dev skills really well? You know, like optimization really, really well. You know, you take care of like quality without sacrificing like whatever, you know, you don't sacrifice quality for whatever, and like somehow you still manage to get really, really good work and or a really, really good product out. Or the individual parts were made correctly, rather. The idea might be bad. It might be like a game idea might be fucking garbage. But the individual workers trying to follow the task and finish the product, finish the task and complete the product. It's like, is it really their fault that it failed, or was the idea like a fucking terrible idea? In this particular case, though, like it's there's a whole bunch of reasons why I guess this might happen. I'm gonna be looking into it to try to, like, understand better. But what Satoru Iwata did was, like, he cut his own pay. He was like, no, if I lay off my team, whoever's left is going to be demoralized from working on this, and demoralized people are not going to be able to make outstanding products, like outstanding games, right? And paraphrasing, of course, but and it's like that's not even like just hot take. No, that's the angle from where the way of thinking even came from. So yeah, she's just wild. But yeah, and so like my language is like kind of like dry or serious and shit. Yup. Hi Fen. Tough times indeed. The vibes is like, my language might be like kind of dry or whatever, but in reality, it's just how I talk sometimes. But it might be, I might be numbed out at this point. But also therapy just kind of helps in like regulating a lot of emotions. And I've been fortunate enough to not be like directly affected by this, but it doesn't mean that like I'm not emotionally affected by this. Like in a way that like because shit, I mean, I could be next. You never know, right? And I'm not even in a big company. Not like that. I would even say, and maybe this is why I'm lucky. I would even say that like part of the reason why our company, hi Ryan Reynolds. Part of the reason why maybe we didn't, I haven't been affected, my company hasn't been affected by this necessarily. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, if I don't even know, I don't even know if the company I work at is in the industry, but we're adjacent enough to where like we're making games and posing them on it at least, right? Like, but like, maybe that's why I've been, our company has not been hit because we're like adjacent, we're like games adjacent. So we make games, but we mainly do this other thing, or like we mainly work on these projects or products or whatever. So it becomes a thing of like, and even that's kind of dicey sometimes, right? Like it's like, we need these other projects, but mainly because like people don't pay for games for some reason. But yeah, I asked some people in different discords like their thoughts on the situation. But in this with the whole situation and the arguments I've been having with these people, it's like, or with this particular person, the argument that I was having is like, I am trying my best to be good faith and steelman their position, so that when it comes to talking about it, because I want to come off unbiased, but even though I have my own personal stance, which I would get into after, but like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know how I can comfortably live in my $25 million Malibu house knowing I displaced like hundreds of people. I feel very uncomfortable thinking that like all these people just don't have a job now. I don't know how I could walk into my home and go, oh man, tough day at work, and just like sleep, right? Like that sounds insane to me. But yeah, let me finish the sandwich. Not even in the industry yet. I just hope AI stays in its lane. We need regulation. We need regulation. We need an opt-in situation where people can opt in. It's automatically. It's just opt out. And we need these people to expose their library of work. Expose their library of like feeding assets. if the reason really is we're hiring, then I guess your company hired the right time amount. It's possible. It's possible, but like, it's possible, but like in reality, we've had like a few interns, and like, so those weren't necessarily paid or paid that much, but like on our end, like I'm the only artist. Like, I mean, we hired a UI designer, and not even technically, she is an artist. But when it comes to like the for the time that I've been here, I've been 2020, like I got hired. I was the only artist for like the long run. I mean, for a long time. And then there was a UI person. That person left, and then we got a new one about a year after, or something like that. And now we're at some kind of equilibrium. But I'm still the only 3D art person, for example. I'm the only VFX person, right? So I don't know if they hired the right amount, but because maybe they could afford one more artist. I mean, one artist. I just don't think that my company participated in that at all. I don't think that like they were hiring because of COVID. I think they were hiring because some projects came up and a need for an artist was kind of like already brimming, and they were like, you know what? It's a good time. So I spoke to, so I applied, you know, I networked enough to where the people that, like I knew Nabil, and Nabil knew them, Nabil could vouch for me, and it's, you know, I got the job. But like, you know, I did work on my portfolio for a while though. I was unemployed. I applied for unemployment for a while, and it was like that for a while, but yeah, I don't know how much. Yeah, definitely got better over time, but it's mainly Unity work, so that's a sad part right there. But yeah, whatchamacallit? You can do it right. Thank you. I mean, yeah, appreciate it. That's why I've been trying to learn Unreal so I could catch up with the industry and shit. But and I think I'm gonna be doing switches to the stream. I've been meaning to treat the art stream as a game dev stream, but not necessarily, just like Blender and shit. But like the Unreal shit, I need to keep learning it, so I can't let go of the game dev stream and make the Blender stuff there. But I really do want to get on Blender. I took such a long ass break. I feel you. I mean, honestly, some people, you know, everybody's different. Everybody needs different things. Like sometimes I think about that shit. It's like I just can't afford it. That's really the only thing. Like I can't afford the mental toll of going back to my family's place, just because, you know, living with your parents after a certain age, it's kind of like not good for your mind. But you know, at the same time, you know, housing is like skyrocketing in like price, and it's just fucking insane. It's just insane, no matter where you look at it. But yeah, let me get some social media posts out so like people know that I'm streaming this shit. But yeah, let me see. So let me see. YouTube. Game Dev Twitter with viewers. There we go, that's the post. Copy that. Blue sky. Bam, bam. There we go. Confirm. Post. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Oh shit, wait a minute. That's not true. I am sharing Game Dev. Hey yo! There we go. Let's do quote on that. Give me a second. Alright, there you go. I got this. I got the social media post off. Yo, web, bendición. Hey dad, just talking about the layoffs that's been going on lately and scrolling through Twitter so people can see how bad the situation is with the layoffs. Microsoft laid off like 1,900 people. And we have Riot who laid off. Riot Games laid off 530 roles. I don't know how many. I don't know if it was 530 roles. I know there were 530 people, maybe more, but there's a blog. But basically, there's like thousands and thousands of people being laid off in the game dev industry right now, and it's like really, really bad. So I'm just gonna be covering a little bit of that today because it's fucking insane right now how bad things are. Like I was just showing people on stream, like if you scroll on Caleb City, if you scroll on Twitter, it's just layoff after layoff after layoff. It's insane how bad things are. So for example, look at this. Christian Sanchez, after so many layoffs with the rise of AI art, after so much corporate greed with companies refusing to hire entry level, how do I even compete as a recent college grad? They're just suffocating us. This I relate to, and I don't perceive myself to be kind of shitty at like 2D art, let alone 3D, but like I feel like working, unfortunately, unfortunately, like I have the luck and the blessing of working at a company where, you know, we dabble into different things, so our stability is higher. But at the same time, just because of the projects that they are, I don't get to practice at the job the stuff that's going on in the game dev industry as much. So I have to do extra work outside to kind of catch up, and that's what I've been doing lately. But like because of this, I relate to that tweet, even though I graduated 4 years ago. You know, like how are entry level people supposed to compete? Like we have hella incredibly talented people in the industry who also got laid off. These are people who are like really good at their job, and they also got laid off. And it's like, what the fuck is happening, right? Because if you put up a job posting for any position, and you have you know, and you have a young person, a junior developer, apply for it, you're not gonna get the likelihood of that junior getting that job is is much lower compared to the mid-level to senior developer who just got laid off recently and has like all these other things at stake, you know? Granted, it's not to say that juniors don't have anything at stake. They just graduated with a $20,000 fucking loan. I hear you. I'm that guy. But it's like insane, the situation right now. It's like really, really bad. A lot of artists were laid off at Riot. Some of them have been in there for years. Yeah, it's insane. Anybody playing League, get off it. No, and not even because like you wouldn't be supporting the developers that are still that are blessed enough to have a job. Keep playing your games, you know, like definitely keep playing games, keep making games. But it's just like fucking rough right now. What else? A lot of artists were laid off at Riot. Some of them have been in there for yeah. But yeah, it's insane. Like look at this. Hey folks, I've learned recently of a few online spaces made specifically for laid off game industry folks. The biggest one currently has over 1,000 folks and are planning event recruiters. I'll do my best to add them to this. I hate sharing this weekly. You can only join this Slack if you're currently part of the games industry. Email us. Yeah, please state your role in the games industry and share your LinkedIn. It's weird. I wonder if I don't know if I qualify for this, right? Like I didn't get laid off, but I also don't know if I'm even in the game dev industry per se. I make games and I make art for games, but like, I mean, I can't tell you. We haven't made a game for a console, for example, or PC, or like a actual and published. You know what I'm saying? We're working on one, but that's besides the point. Let me see. I'm saving this. There's also a private Discord space for ex-riders only. DM me if you want an invite. I was laid off last year. Following for more info. Yeah. Do I follow this person? Engineering manager, Hex Tech Engine Graphics, League Studio, API ERG founder, Riot Games. What's API ERG? I have no clue. My brain is just... What's this? Social events, connecting games professionals, changing the industry for the better. LA based. Founded by. Nice. But there you go. What else? I know this is a feel-good story, but Nintendo's absolutely underpaying its contractors and FTEs right now, and also refuses to give decent benefits to anyone working fully remote. There's that, right? Like it's like people don't like there's pros and cons. There's like pluses and minuses, right? Like there's good and bad and everything. Sometimes there's more bad than good. But like this is one of those situations where it's like, it's a feel-good story from way back. Nintendo right now, I don't know, right? But like, it makes sense, right? There's also the whole story that came up recently about how Nintendo paid a whole bunch of people like they gave raises because of the inflation and whatnot, and something about bonuses I cannot remember that was pretty good, but like then you have this, right? I wonder what FTE is right now. Iwata hasn't been the CEO since 2015 when he passed away. Oh, this is cool. Super dope. Now, these two. Do I follow you, Sir Raffles? I thought I did. Oh, you're a VFX artist at Go Make a... Come on, bro. Come on. You get the follow. You get the follow. What? Come on. Look at his work. Hell yeah. Just amazing work. This shit is wild. This shit right here, wild. Also, I am Ryan. Yes, indeed. That is who I am. I'm Ryan. If you're talking about the whole game dev industry, I hear you. There's reasons why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm just not sure. But thank you. But yeah. This is wild as hell. That's crazy. That's crazy. Microsoft hits 3 trillion market value, second to Apple. Microsoft is cutting 1,900 staff from its video game workforce. You reached 3 trillion market value, and those people couldn't get you couldn't afford their salaries? I remember somebody did the math for it, and I fucking lost it. We live in a clown world. I don't fucking know how these assholes can sleep. Honestly, yeah. $15,600 people have been laid off so far. There was a list. Somebody's making a list. 15,600 plus people have been laid off in tech so far. And this is just January. If you see an artist hating person making the inevitable learn to code comment, you can tell them to fuck off. Look at this. Survey by resume and around the half say their companies will implement a hiring freeze. Resume will, okay, blah, 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 blah. About the recession as a reason. Replace workers with AI. This, Nabil and I keep fighting on about whether this is happening or not. I think it's happening, but... Survey polled 100 tech CFOs from businesses with revenue from 50 million to 3 billion or more in October 2023 and found that many plan on continuing to downsize through 2024. Rather than making deals or raising capital, 55% of CFOs reported their highest priority for 2024 to be optimizing costs through the use of AI. Agony. It's really painful. People, here's the thing. I mean, don't even get me started on Pal World. That shit is garbage. But personally, I still don't know if they actually used AI or if they... Well, the groundwork for doing so is already laid down, and it makes sense if they did. Like, in terms of, like, it wouldn't be that surprising.
but I haven't looked into it. I don't know if they did, but the other, or maybe they did. But the other thing is the scraping, right? So like, or the ripping 3D models from Nintendo and like supposedly like from Pokemon, and then just kind of changing things. I'm not too sure if that actually happened. Apparently it was debunked, but I gotta take a look at it. I don't know either. I didn't know until you sent me the link, to be honest. Everybody is playing it too. That's the crazy thing. I don't know how people are playing Power World. I don't understand. Like, I have played Pokemon before in my life. I have never wanted to shoot a Pokemon. And, I mean, I don't know about design consistency. I feel like there might be, but it's mainly because it's trained on the same thing, right? I think there might be, but if it's AI, then it's pretty trained on the same, so it kind of makes sense that like they kind of look like Pokemon. To me, they just give Pokemon. In terms of gameplay, I don't know. I haven't played it, and I don't care for it. Right. So yeah, the let's take a look. I mean, remember? Let me see real quick. I remember. I think I sent something to my friend Nabil about this. Let me see. I guess I didn't save it, but maybe it's in my profile. Oh yeah, by the way, go donate to my uncle. He lost his home. But let me see. I posted about it somewhere, or maybe I liked it. I think I liked it. Where'd it go? Maybe it was Power World. So, there's this, right? My uncle, they're doing better. They're rebuilding the home and stuff, but you know it just takes time and money. But they've been. Every time I ask Dad about it, and I really got to talk to my uncle more, but every time I ask Dad about it, my dad says that they have been very blessed. So things are moving in a better direction. But let me see, semi-realistic anime main character with really cutesy animals, and then super realistic environment, and then we're pickaxing the cute animals. Yeah, I mean, listen, pickaxing the cute animals makes no sense. Super realistic environment with the anime shit, you can pull that off. Like, you can pull it off if you do it well, but you have to do it well. And for that, this comes to mind. Like, this game, in my opinion, I love this website. This website's so much fun. But I think this is one of the situations where the anime and like semi-realistic environment type shit, it like was pulled off pretty well. Let me see. Hold on. God, these designs are fucking great. But let me get the video. can't hear it. There we go. So, like, check this out. You can't, but it looks so wrong in that game. I hear you. I hear you. You can always, like... Wait, why are there 2 songs? What the fuck? Why is there music? Where the fuck is the music coming from? It's not Unreal. I'm so confused. I don't have a tab open. Am I tripping right now? Oh, it's this. Goodbye. Hold on. It's the website itself. Why would you have a website with music and then also put a trailer? But yeah, like, you can... I think you can pull off the realistic and anime characters if you do it well. Execution is always, like, the important part, right? VFX are crazy. Let me see. But yeah, whatchamacallit? But yeah, so Power World, I mean, in fact, okay, yeah. There's also this, which, like, I'm gonna get into that, but later. But back to the layoffs thing. It's fucking insane what's going on right now. You know, press needs to ask these companies initiating these layoffs if executives are taking pay cuts. You feel me? Let me see. Gotta pull this out so I can see chat better. Okay. If only there was money to keep. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. This is the tweet I was talking about. Measuring CEO salaries by. Okay, hold on. There's more. I'm in at Esquire. Okay, with these people discussing the state of the future of the gaming industry. Huge thanks to. There you go. Bobby Kotick was paid $155 million, and EA CEO Andrew Wilson was paid $21.4 million in compensation packages, according to SEC filings. Meanwhile, ZipRecruiter estimates the average annual income for U.S. game workers is $38K, compared to $68K for the movie industry. Right. So we go back. Measuring CEO salaries by how many game developers you could pay a living wage instead really makes those we had to do layoffs announcements boil one's blood. Honestly, yes. You could pay 2,000 plus developers a 75K salary for the price of one Bobby Kotick payout. Just one payout. While still paying Bobby Kotick $1 million for the year. That is insane. That is insane. What else? Highly doubt Kotick or any other CEO's labor is worth their actual salary or more than that combined. Labor of all the workers their inflated salaries could pay for. It's just the top assholes siphoning all the wealth produced from our labor in their pockets. No, absolutely not. It doesn't even deserve the $1 million, to be honest, but I left it there so the well people at the top get to make more, folks, because CEOs can still make a lot without siphoning at all. Yes, it's good for people to see because they don't seem to grasp how ridiculous it is. I'd love to see CEO salary chart over the years. If business is better, that should be... Okay, hold on. That should be reflected on all disciplines, not just the failed upwards category. I mean, yeah. You can see why they get millions upon millions of dollars that instead could be reinvested into employee retention and well-being for it is pure greed. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, right? This apartment I have, it's a studio. Like, it's small, right? And I could stand to benefit from getting like a bigger one. But it's nice. I really like my apartment. When I get home, it smells really, really good. It's my place. So I can just like do whatever the fuck I want. Feels good. And like I'm grateful for what I have. Honestly I think it's a step above a lot of things I've had in the past, and I'm very grateful for that. Evidently, I don't need $1 million salary to afford this. Now, I'm not saying that Bobby Kotick or the like live alone. They probably have families and shit. But I'm just saying, when you scale that up slightly, you could probably stand to make like $500K. $500K, that's it. $500K a year. And that's like an insane amount. That's like amazing. That's 6 figures, but like really good these days. And you could have a really nice place. And a situation where food, daily food, and maybe I don't know about this one, but maybe medical expenses can just be a small fraction of your income. And who knows? Like, I don't make that money. Maybe the day I make that money, I'll change my mind, right? But like, I mean, shit. Get me there first, and let's see, right? Whatchamacallit? Shout out to our friend Deanna. Styling studio for Neopets came out recently. Here we go. What's the point of striving for a cushy AAA corporate game job if it's not even stable? Paloma McLean said. I mean, yeah. Yeah, anybody, any game dev who is reconsidering their career, I understand. Like, I feel you. Indie businesses are where it's at this point. And maybe, I'll say this much, as wild as it sounds, and from somebody who has technically been working at an indie company, I don't know. I feel like any romanticization I would have had about indie has kind of like died down, and I'm more about like, alright, are you working on a cool project? That would be nice. Actually, let's scratch that. Let's talk about the team. Like, how are the people that you work with? Are they nice people? Like, is this like, are we supportive with each other? Are we like communicative? Are we like transparent? You know, and not on some. Remember DevOps, right? Remember DevOps, right? Like, where is it? Waste. Where is it? Ah, man. I forget where it is, but and DevOps, a particular speech that I watched, it talks about how being a hero creates a lot of waste. Don't be the hero. Don't like spend 300 hours on a thing in silence trying to get the thing in, because you're gonna like offset a whole bunch of other shit that you could have been helping with instead, and whatever creates waste. But like, you know, are the people that you're working with though in this indie company, are they people you're willing to work hard with, or that you can connect with, like, to where working hard on something, it doesn't even feel like you're working hard. You just wanna work with people, with these people. Are they that good? Did you build a tight knit, wholesome environment to work at? You know, so that's a very important thing in indie or any company. Is the pay competitive and appropriately, like, is it healthy? You know, that would be good. And then I would say like the project. Is the project a good like a cool project? That'd be nice. Dream job companies, like I remember when I was a kid, when I was younger and I was in college, I was like, oh my god, I want to work at Sony Santa Monica Studios. I didn't graduate with Sony Santa Monica Studio level of skill. It's just not the case. UCF did not prepare us well enough. But you know, you just gotta grind. And there's no junior positions, so you just fuck there. But these days is like I'm not necessarily interested in chasing I guess like a dream company or anything. It's just like, you know, indie or not, good people, good pay, good project. Cool. The name, I mean, it has to be clear now, right? Like Blizzard, Riot, you know, you know, and whatever, everything under Microsoft. Like, and there's been a whole bunch of others. I have to find it. There's a thread here. One of these has like a list of all the layoff. Hold on. Layoff spread sheet. There's a particular one. Okay, hold on. There we go. What? It didn't work. I'm trying to find the ones from 2024. Where is it at? Gamedev. Trying to find the Gamedev one. What's this? Deleted. I can't find it right now, but whose sheets are being spread? Chill.
Just let me see. Wait, why would this show up all expanded and shit? If you've been laid off from anywhere and would like to a narrative portfolio review, DM me. There it is. I still feel like I just got into the industry, man. It's hard not to think if some of the world's top designers and artists and coders and producers can't find stability, what chance do I have? You see what I'm saying? This shit is rough. This is not about CEOs failing a company. It's meaner than that. These companies are succeeding and are still hitting profit highs and still choosing to gut their employees to make them even higher. Yeah, that's the wild thing, man. Like, and let's look that up. Game dev, reach, record, high, profit. There you go. When was this? 2020? Oh, 2008. Jesus. Can we like recency anytime past year? Where is it? A gaming industry charts a rebound in 2023. According to one estimate, global gaming revenues are projected to soar beyond. Look at this. After the pandemic-induced spike in gaming, player engagement dipped in 2022 as everyday life resumed. Persistent supply chain disruptions that delayed launches and caused hardware scarcity also took their toll. In 2023, the gaming industry hit the reset button. Highly anticipated game releases, innovations in mobile gaming, and a resurgence in in-app purchases and advancements in cloud gaming are among the factors responsible for positive momentum the industry has ahead heading into 2024. In this report, we discuss these and other factors, including the positive industry signal that is in the recent green light for Microsoft Activision Blizzard merger. Bad. When is this from? November. Last November. Key takeaways. U.S. gaming sales are on the upswing in 2024. Results thus far set the industry up for success in our view. According to one estimate, global gaming revenues are projected to soar beyond $212 billion by 2026. A 16% increase from 2022. So in 4 years, it'll grow 16. The gaming industry owes much of its recovery in 2023 to strong console sales. Nintendo Switch was going in, which can continue with the help of new game titles. Expectations were 2.6 year-over-year increase in global gaming revenue to 187.7 billion in 2023, largely driven by the potential 7.4% surge in hardware sales. In addition to resurgent spending activity, we expect gaming to benefit from heightened merger and acquisition activity. Notice how like it's gaming, not the game development. Like, but honestly, maybe that's what they mean. Like, money is gonna go high, or like it's gonna be record profits. But like, the developers, not the game dev research stream. I mean, you can hop on Discord with me if you want. I'm trying to like look into it. I'm trying to like not just like read tweets. Which I mean, hey, listen, they're part of it. This is not about like this right here. But yeah. I mean, listen, if you're trying to get on Discord, you could hop on. You feel me? Let me check real quick. Ha! And just like that, he did. Gang.
I'll admit being a little tempted by a research stream.
I know. And honestly, you better have joined, mainly because you said that you were gonna be busy doing, I don't know what the fuck it was about your personal life, but like then I saw Nabil is online
playing Space War. What the fuck is Space War? Okay.
Oh, whatchamacallit. So I was doing work. Space War is, whatchamacallit. If you're like setting up a game on Steam, but you don't have the Steam ID yet, you're supposed to use, like the 480 ID, and that's just like some, like, debug game for Steam.
Gotcha. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So I got Steam working for the project, which is pretty cool.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so like, I guess, what have you been researching? What have you been?
I've just been scrolling, and whenever I see like a take that I'm like, if I see a take that I have an emotional reaction to that's really high, I am trying to go, damn, that's crazy. I agree. Oh my god, and then I go, let's look into it. let's actually look into it. And so, like, for example, this one, for example, which you have also been saying, this is not about CEOs failing a company. It's meaner than that. These companies are succeeding and are still hitting profit highs and still choosing to gut their employees to make them even higher margins. I believe this, but I was like, let me actually believe it. So I was like looking into it, and I mean, I found this one. I don't know that if it's, I don't know if it's the best one, but I'm gonna look at others.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you really want to dig into it,
yeah,
if the company's public, you should be able to like look up their profit loss statement.
Where's profit loss statement? Well, but that's like, I guess it's like, that's on a company by company basis, and I'm interested in like the conglomerate of all the things that are happening. Like
oh no, sure. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if you're looking at a particular, like, if they made this claim about, like, you know, Blizzard specifically, or like whatever, you could look up profit loss and see, you know.
Yeah. Hold on, chat. Right, as if the job search wasn't hard enough. Oh boy, yeah, it's fucking bad. Whatchamacallit? Okay. You said profit loss statements. Let's just look at it like Microsoft, I guess. That's the thing. Like, I don't know about these like these names for these documents. What's this?
Yeah.
They just made $400. That's all they made.
Well, no, that's per share.
Like, shit, I made like a few times that last paycheck. Yo, by the way, I saw this like I saw this image. It wasn't a meme, but it was like it was like a picture of like the income in 1924, I don't know, some shit like that, and it was a home, having like buying a home.
Oh god, I don't want to hear that.
I know, because you're like interested in doing that. Are you ready? $8,000 for a home.
8,000.
Naval. $8,000 for a home, and the yearly salary was like, you know, $2,000, some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, I blew that in the last 2 weeks. Okay. So how do I? That's the thing. That's the problem about this. I don't. Let me get the overview, because I don't fully understand this shit off rip. What did you say?
I would have gone crazy in that time period.
Yeah. Overview. This is the news, research. What is this? Microsoft will report Q2 earnings on this date. This is gonna be wild. Okay, this one. When this comes out, when this shit drops, it's gonna be nothing but rage on the intertubes. Hold on, let me move something.
Here, I'm gonna send you.
Yeah.
So I use Market Watch typically when I'm looking for this kind of stuff.
What is this? More.
Because I'm a basic bitch.
Yep.
No, but that's the Market Watch for Microsoft.
But like, hold on. What is this number? Like, what does this number represent? Per share earnings, actual estimates.
Yeah,
But 2.25 what? 2.25 children? Like what is? I imagine there's a scaffolding that I'm missing as it pertains to like what each thing means. You know what I mean? And that makes sense.
Yeah, like the earnings per share, like
Oh, I guess it's this right here.
We're like reaching into like community college business classes that like knowledge that is deep within the mind of Nabil. But
do you have the stream open?
I mean, you have the stream open.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the gross profit margins that Microsoft posted for 2023 was apparently 68%.
How do I leave this? Why is it? I don't. Okay. Market watch. Overview. This is worse, Nabil. This is like way busier.
Oh no. Financials. The page I linked you to, yeah. How much money they made. Whatchamacallit. You can pull it out.
This right here?
Cash flow, yeah.
2023, 211 bit.
Yeah, they couldn't afford to keep those people, bro.
Ah, okay, yeah. So now calculator. Calculator time. Okay, so what was 211?
I mean, depending on what you're trying to calculate, it might also be there, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah, but
Where's the number on average employee salary?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna put that shit there. But this is what I wanted to look into. So, billion. How many zeros is that? That is times 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That, right?
Sure. I think.
Okay, so now, how much do I make a year? It's around 50. So, divide this. There you go. This mouse is an ass. And it's like, that's how many people could have been. That's how many people could have been paid. That's how many Ryans at a studio apartment with no car loan anymore, but still student loans, you could have afforded. Now let's just get this number again. Oh wait, I can't. Okay. How many people did they Why can't I grab it? Whatever. Oh, because it already happened over here. Okay, gotcha. Well, how many did they lay off? They were saying
Like 1900 or something.
1900, yeah. So. But all that money doesn't go directly to them. So, how many employees do they have?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm just trying to figure out, like, just as a straight up number, how much they profited.
Yeah, how many employees does Microsoft have? Okay, this is an approximate. Gotcha. Fuck, I hate this mouse. I just want to see this number so I can get pissed. Gotcha. So Nabil. At $211.92 billion, you could have paid
every employee nearly $1 million salary.
Probably not gonna do that, right? But
I mean, like asymptotically like low likelihoods, but
gross profit.
it's just like that's like it's such a great way to visualize the money because I don't you say 2 billion, I'm like I'm not gonna count towards that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what comes after that, so that's actually why I stopped. I make art, not numbers. So okay, record. Technically, yes. Sales growth. They grew by 6% in 2023, whereas 2022. So they didn't grow. They didn't grow by the same amount that they did last year. They grew less than half the amount. But honestly, they're pretty big, so it's okay. They had a steady growth from 2020 to 2022, but
Okay, wait. So am I? Okay, so they brought in. Okay, wait. Hold on. Cost profit margin is the profit after subtracting the cost of goods sold. I'm trying to think. Like, is the 68% what they took home, or is that what? God, I should remember this. I mean, either way, that number's gonna be in the billions. Whether it's 68% of 20 billion or right, like wait, yeah, whether it's 68 or don't get me wrong, 68 versus 32, that's a big difference. But a number that's left over could probably still afford them all the people they just laid off. I'm so curious. Let me just take the smaller of the two, just to be conservative, just to be real conservative. 11 billion.
1 second. I'm looking into the House of Peeps general chat because I feel like I had asked the question and then it like led to the like some very very painful brutal. Listen. He wasn't kidding when he said I'm gonna be brutally honest, and he did get brutal. But it's like really fucking sad, and so people are just like posting up a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even want to like go back to the thing that I asked necessarily. It's not the time. But god damn, people are saying like, they're like cold emailing, but like also trying to like figure out how to come off like polite or like proper amidst all the crazy emotions. That's the type of shit that therapy helps with, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, because this shit is fucking rough. Like when you're like high emotions, being able to communicate effectively is fucking but yeah, what were you saying? What were you like talking about specifically?
No, I was trying to figure out. Okay, no, the gross margin is what's left. Okay, never mind. Okay, I don't even have to be conservative. Oh man, this number's gonna get worse then. Okay.
What are you looking for?
How much do they actually profit as a raw number? I hate how these statements will kind of like make that in the link. So times point.
Some not so fun facts about my career in games so far. I haven't gone a year without being caught in a mass layoff since 2020. Still hoping 2024 will break that chain, but things are scary. 2, I didn't make over 45K a year a year until 2023. Jesus! Something has to give in this industry. She's a games marketing and community manager, pro Neopets player, goofy little guy. Gotcha. Lisa Riddell, who I think is pretty fucking sick. Yep, our director.
So, Ryan.
Was good.
In Microsoft's defense, okay?
Here we go. Here we go.
Um,
Here we go. The good faith argument. The steel man.
This is the steel man. Okay?
Yeah, here we go.
All right, so let's assume that Microsoft wanted to keep 2,000 employees, okay? And every single employee was getting paid $150K a year, okay? If they were to take that money out of their profits,
Yep.
they would only have $143 billion left.
Listen, Nabil. Given these numbers,
Well, wait, hold on. 143 billion, 180 million. Okay, there you go. All right, never mind.
gotcha.
No.
Just gotta make sure. Just gotta make sure we let that be known.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Nabil, we have to be fair. That's too big a cut.
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do? Like, we're just gonna afford these people?
Yeah. They probably, yeah. So laying off all those people. Okay, and mind you, this is being, a bit extra, right? Because we know that every single person that got laid off wasn't making 150K, and I don't think 2,000 people exactly got laid off. I think it was like 1,900 something. But yeah, the total cost of that is like 300 million.
Of the 300 million to afford those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. That's insane. You said 143 billion?
Yep.
And a few hundred millions? Or, yeah. That is insane.
They pay more on foreign income taxes.
In foreign income taxes.
Yes. Yeah,
Wait,
they pay more in foreign income taxes than they saved on laying all those people off.
Where is it?
The foreign income, yeah, right there, 564 million, yeah.
564. Where's that at? Hold on.
Right there, you just hovered over it. 560, yeah, deferred. Well, they deferred more in foreign income tax than they would have paid on those people.
Oh wait, this number? No, this number?
No, deferred foreign.
That's this one.
Yep, and then go all the way over.
Oh yes, because yes.
Yep, there you go.
So that's nothing compared to the 6 billion.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought that was a little funny. They're deferring that, so I guess technically they're not paying it right now. But
so you're saying this is how much they pay in taxes, in foreign taxes.
Well, yeah, in foreign taxes, yeah.
And that's still less than.
Oh, I mean, that's more.
Or that's way more than
yeah.
it would take to afford these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is this particularly interesting? Aside from thinking about all the people with visas that need to figure out how they're going to be in the country that they're in, that maybe they've been there for a few years already.
It's just interesting to me. Like, I don't even know if we want to get into this conversation, but knowing that the number is probably some, and you know, maybe there's like insurance overhead and tax overhead, which is why I kind of went with 150 because I just doubt that everyone was. I doubt the average pay was like 350. I mean, here, we could be even more generous and say it was 200K, right? And then do the same math, right? Just to account for, you know, whatever overhead. Like, okay, so at 400 million, a part of me is like, I wonder if some marginal executive pay cuts could have covered all of that.
Wait, at 400 million, what?
No, I'm saying
What?
if you would have distributed the 400 million across executive pay cuts, I don't know.
But wait, where's that number coming from? I was thinking about something else.
Oh, I'm assuming everyone who got laid off was getting paid 200K.
Oh, if you were to assume that rate.
Yeah.
Which is like even crazy because it's like even if we think about people making way more money, it still is like insanely greedy.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh man, this is like. This is why it doesn't like it makes so like the amount of sense that they make when they do this shit is so little. It's really zero to where like I can't help but think that they're not real. Right? Because I don't know. I like to have hope and that like that the human mind doesn't like lean in that direction when shit goes and hits the fan, but like we just because the other alternative is just we just have to accept that this is also what humanity looks like, right? That humanity comes at in these extremes as well, where we have Nina Marotta, you know, at risk of dying without her medication because Haimu Studios from Microsoft dropped her, and now she has to like scramble to figure shit out. And you how do you think of somebody like Nina Marotta and then you just go home and you just sleep? Like how?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Granted, I imagine they don't even know who that is because they're so high up. They don't even see developers as people. So fucking.
Yeah, I'm really curious what the severance package is
For Microsoft.
Yeah, in regards to this, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Because like, no, I'll say this, right? Not to cope with all of this. Like I still think, you know, whatchamacallit, I still don't like layoffs, right? But I'll give Riot one thing. I'll give them one thing.
One thing.
6 months of severance minimum. Pretty cool.
I heard it. Man, I gotta find it, but there was an argument against like the severance package. I think that argument was more on the side of like, this is like what the bare minimum should be, or some shit like that.
I mean,
but when I read that, I agree, but also it reminds me of how I felt about the student loan forgiveness and how I have like this like, oh, if not this, then it's just, you know what I mean? Like that type of like min-max.
yeah, I'm like, you know, I'd have to think about that, right? Should this be the bare?
Yeah.
Should 6 months be the bare minimum? No, the bare minimum. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should base it off of like what I would want So to me, I would say that like 3 months, I think is like a decent bare minimum, in the sense of like, whenever I'm in between work, I like 3 months is kind of like what I'm looking at to like find a job and get to the next check, you know?
Say that again?
I said, I'm like thinking about it. In my mind kind of goes to like 3 months would be a good bare minimum, just in the sense of like finding a job and getting to that next check. But I don't know if I don't know what the average amount of time is to find a job.
Mm.
Like after being laid off.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no clue.
Yeah.
Microsoft still has 3
Actually, here, let's
positions.
Because I would probably just defer to that average amount of time to find a job after layoff. Average time required to find a job after a layoff is 8.3 weeks. Why? Okay, LinkedIn. A recent survey on LinkedIn, 48% said 3 to 5 months, with another 32% saying it's 6 months. Okay, well, this is apparently a thing. Okay, Bureau of Labor Statistics. Yeah, I'll probably take that. Okay, and then ZipRecruiter, 79% of laid off tech workers found a new job in 3 months. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, 3 months seems like a good bare minimum, but I do think that 6 months is pretty nice, because I'll say these might be weird circumstances because there's been a lot of back-to-back layoffs, which is probably going to like saturate the job market a bit. Yeah. I guess like the weird thing to me about anything more than that is like, if I was to say like it should be a year of severance, I'm kind of wondering why you're even doing the layoff to begin with. Like, why aren't you just keeping the fucking person at that point?
If you what?
If we were to start talking about like, oh, there should be like a year of severance or 2 years of severance, like, why aren't you just keeping the person?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Check this out. Fucking brutal. A huge influx of seeking talent and a huge dearth of opportunity. What's dearth? Hold on. Scarcity or lack. Yeah, lack of opportunity. Fucking awesome. My advice to my laid off friends and myself: cast a white net, look outside of games. I was just thinking about that. How milsim money. Expect that we might have to take a job that pays half as much. We might need to job hop 2 to 3 times over the next 3 years to get back to the salary company caliber we just left. I know a friend of mine who like got like fired like around last February. A brother has been like hopping between contracts and shit, and like he's finally making like way more than like he was doing at the job that he got fired at. But it did take like contract hopping a bit. However, it didn't take 3 years. So either brother got lucky or he's just particularly skilled.
Yeah, I will say to like that third point. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna take 2 to 3 years.
You saying it's less?
I don't. Yeah, I don't. Oh, this person's a career coach. That's interesting. Like, I feel like most people in the game industry should know that like
these people follow him.
You could leave the game industry and make more money. Right? Like, we're all kind of coping in the game industry.
True.
Right?
I guess like if like I could get a job like as a 3D artist for some like medical fucking marketing.
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Yeah.
We've all seen those animations. Like, yeah, let's zoom into like the human fucking vessels, and it's the shittiest rendering that we have seen. But
Yeah, right.
but
Like,
who knows how much they get paid for that?
Yeah, like we could sit here, like okay, so here's like the annoying thing, right? Like, the guy, like the artist who's like making like N60 or like I don't know, okay, I won't say N64.
Like
I'll
PlayStation
say,
2 fucking graphics.
yeah,
on...
like GameCube style graphics for like their military sims,
or,
right?
or the ad for like a new toothbrush, right? Like
Yeah, like, well, I'll say the milsim guy because the milsim money
something you like
goes
know about
crazy,
it. Okay,
right?
yeah. I see what you mean.
Right,
Yes,
like-
yes.
Like they're probably making like low six figures. I'd be surprised if they were, or like high five figures.
That's where I need to get. I need to get into like a mental place where I'm just okay, just not working in games, I guess. Which is really just so fucking sad because it's just like I said it. I said this to myself since I was a kid. I don't see myself doing anything that isn't game dev. But like when I do that, I'm shooting myself on both feet and going, I don't like money.
I mean,
Because these people, they don't value developers enough to properly take care of them and have a healthy like flow of like growing companies and maintaining people and like something I highly appreciate, like I told you this already, but I'm saying it on stream for people in chat or whatever, but it's like the thing that you said about how like the real flex of a company, and listen to me, okay? Anybody on the phone. Hold on, let me get closer. Let me get bigger. Let me get full screen. Any fucking company, okay? Listen to me. The actual flex of any company is where you have employees that like got a job there and retired from your company. That's how good your company was, okay? That's the actual flex. But y'all want to do layoffs and like a high turnover rates, whatever. What do I know? I don't know a goddamn thing. I'm just a junior who is 3 years into somewhat the industry. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about.
I will say this, like, I don't know, definitely seems to be like an American cultural thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I wanted to look into that.
and-
Your
yeah,
take about
yeah.
the layoff thing being like a comfortable thing to do here.
Yeah, and like obviously we've seen like how Japan's like game market, or at least Nintendo at the bare minimum. I don't know if all of Japan does this, but we've seen how like Japan, or not Japan, I need to stop. Okay.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
Japan game market is more than just Nintendo. We've seen how Nintendo
Are you
has
sure?
responded to this, but I'm curious, like, how does the European game market handle these kind of things, like so on and so forth? South America, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me finish this real quick. Competition is going to be fierce. I hate to say it, but if you're in a niche craft, you need to put 100% of your energy into your search
You're
over.
not sharing your screen, by the way.
Oh, my face is good enough, bro.
Oh, true.
True. Competition is going to be fierce. I hate to say it, but if you're in a niche craft, you need to put 100% of your energy into search over the next 5 days. Activate your network. Submit applications. Do not waste days fiddling with your resumes and portfolios. Get your name in the hat ASAP. True. Aggressively call in favors. I said to a mentor yesterday, I need to move fast while Riot has a spotlight.
Holy shit.
What?
Oh, man.
Is it this? Is it what we're talking about?
Yes.
Or some... Okay, aggressive.
No, that. It's like,
Let me read it,
her
hold on.
saying that.
I need to move fast while Riot has a spotlight because the next layoff will come sooner or later and the public's attention and resources will shift to them. Reach out before... wait, what? The next layoff will come sooner or later and the public's attention and resources will shift to them. What does this mean?
Well, no,
Is
just
this a
the
threat?
idea of like, no. It's just the idea of like, while everyone's talking about the layoff that you got affected by, you should be actively looking for a job. before another layoff happens, and then we're now talking about that layoff instead of the layoff that just happened to you. And it's funny that she gave that advice, because literally right after she gave that advice, the fucking Microsoft, Activision Blizzard layoffs happened.
It's a he, but well, hold on. You're saying?
Oh, my fault. Yeah.
You're saying? So they're saying, hey, do you have a job? Start looking for a new one.
No. You just got laid off. Start looking for a new one immediately.
I mean, yeah. What do you mean? Isn't that what everyone's doing? Why would anybody be saying that?
Yeah, no, she's just highlighting that, like... Sorry. Why do I... Okay. Okay, he's just highlighting that, He's just highlighting that, like, while your current layoff is the point of conversation, it might help uplift, like, your voice or whatever, like, during the job search. But that's gonna get drowned out once the next layoff happens.
Jeez. That... Okay, I see now. That is... Okay, I see what they said. I hate what I just said. It's fucking awful. That... Yeah. That is agony, okay?
Yeah.
If you're an international worker and your visa is impacted, first, I'm so fucking sorry. I know how hard it is because... fuck this. Second, play the sympathy card. Tell everyone about your situation. People will move mountains to help you. Let them. That one. Let them. Very important. I'm retweeting this whole thing. Insane. I don't know if I'll have a job by the end of the day. No one is saying anything. We're all just waiting for a meeting with a studio. I got a meeting invite that no one else did. Sheesh. Hey, listen. Eric already sent the email about the evaluations. I'll put mine for February and see how it goes.
I'm thinking. I'm just thinking about how I responded to the meeting today.
Oh yeah, Well, listen, you're wild.
Like, you know what? Like, maybe I'm a little too comfortable with my boss.
Careful. Yep. Careful. One day they might not like you. You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, true. One day I might get excommunicated.
Excommunicado. Oh, that's so funny. All I can say is that as of right now, I have no idea if my position is impacted. Okay, gotcha. Oh wait, hold on. Is that what that was about? Hold on. Am I listening to Taylor Swift now? Is that my new meta? Hold on. Where did it go? Right here. Taylor Swift is said to be considering legal action against the deepfake website that generated explicit AI images of her, which circulated online. If she's the one that actually gets regulations going, I'll listen to every Swift album. No, but actual. I will learn every lyric and go sing it at a concert.
Listen. I don't even think... Okay. This should be the absolute bottom of the barrel. If any AI bro wants to contest this, like, you need to look in the mirror, right?
Contest what?
Deepfake porn, bad. Like, we should just be able to say that, right?
Yeah.
like,
if you're... It's like, you have a fantasy in your head, and you're trying to see that and be your meat to that. Like, you gotta take a look at yourself for a moment, right? Like, I can understand... Okay, because I can understand, like, being attracted to, like, a celebrity, right? But, like, when you get into... like, putting active work into creating something that can be shared and then hurt people, rather than just, like, keeping your little fantasy between you and your bed sheets. Like, it's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, no.
Because I know a lot of women, like, that, like,
Oh my god, Dwayne Johnson. Oh my god, Gosling. I imagine people have their fantasies and shit, but it's like several steps of fucked up when you're like generating illicit content. Come on, explicit content is like, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's like, I would say, obviously this is bad, even like for a celebrity or whatever, right? Like, I don't think just because they're famous that, like, you know, they don't have rights in that regard, right? But like, it gets even weirder in regards to like people who are just, you know, private citizens, right? Like, imagine if you're just some guy or just some girl and somebody generates some deep fake shit of you and it gets out there. And now people are thinking like, oh shit, did like so-and-so's nudes just, you know, right? Like, you know.
Oh, dude, there
like,
was news about this
character
recently.
assassination stuff you
No,
can do.
it's even worse.
Yeah.
It's even worse. I just read. I don't remember. I don't think I liked it or I retweeted it. But like, I read about like, there's a girl that like, I think she was like 14, and somebody made like, deep fake, explicit content about that girl. The girl ended up logging out. Like,
Yeah,
she committed and like, and no, here's the worst part. They were sharing pornographic content of her, but like, it is later found out after she's already dead. We find out that it was a deep fake.
Yeah. Which, like, even if it wasn't, that's like terrible.
No,
right?
for sure. I'm just saying that.
And then no,
That's not-
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
And then you
I'm
add,
saying that,
and
like-
then you add on to it that it's deep fake, yeah.
No, it's the fact that, yeah. I guess I'm just saying that, like, it's so horrible. I can only imagine the agony
Oh no, for
that
sure.
led her to make this decision.
Yeah.
You know? And you're a kid. Your your frontal lobe, like, you're not developed. You don't even know how to handle that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Anyway, with all the layoffs in the market flooded with talent right now, I have come to terms that I won't be employed this year. What a way to start. Yeah, this right here. This right here. It doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be true that, like, you just won't get a job. But, like, fuck. Like, when you're thinking about, like, damn, let me try to get a job with a better wage, and like, you need to understand that you are no longer competing with just the juniors. You're competing with the rest. It's like, GG. Addressing the allegations of 3D model evidence fabrication. Okay, this is probably like Power World stuff, which I want to get into later, but that's something else. Disclaimer, apparently unemployed, no longer a writer. Me is just normal me, but like 20% more sarcastic. I'm 200% more flirty. Watch out, world. Oh, that's funny. Here come the layoff apologists. I just want to say, off rip, this is not me. Adding me to lists with ableist slurs in case you're wondering about the kind of abuse and harassment others face for. Gotcha. Even survivors of these horrible layoffs will unfairly be expected to perform and create at a high level with much less people, paired with the consistent fear of losing jobs. Yeah, I hope not. Jesus, I hope that these companies, after laying off so many people, they don't have the expectation that we could just like churn out the same quality. Yeah, like if you murked my team, you murked my team. I don't, you know what I mean? What's RTO again? I forget.
Return to office.
Oh. Yeah, that's bullshit. If your company's doing this, they don't care about you. They will uproot your family and your life, move across the country or the world, and they will lay you off its cows and crow. Well, today's my last day at Blizzard. I am very sad, but sometimes that's just how things go. I loved every minute of working on Diablo and will miss my team dearly. If anyone has any leads on environment art, world building, or level design positions, let me know. Microsoft was... Okay. Oh, dude. 69 billion acquisition. But it wasn't that. How much was the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait. This is
Noah 69 billion.
Oh,
right?
I put the wrong code. Hold on. I put the wrong code.
No, it's Microsoft.
No. This thing. And this. I think I have this to... It's supposed to be Alt Shift D, but the toggle current site is supposed to be that. There you go. Close that. And that way this can be light mode and this stays dark. This go dark mode. This can go light. Got it. Where was it? Gaming industry chat. No. I was gonna look something up. 69. Oh yeah. You said what? It was this. No, but this is like in general, not the merger.
No, but I mean, as a part of I think the no, it should. I imagine them dropping 69 billion is gonna be on that.
Okay, so it was indeed.
On that statement.
It was 69 billion, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I control F69, I'm not gonna find that.
Sure.
It's probably like a
Wait,
a button here somewhere.
It's probably gonna scroll up a little bit. Or actually, hold on. I could just look this up on mine.
Yeah. But it does say multiple locations like routers and CNBC and Insider like that. It is 69. Anyway, Jason Schreier, gaming division including Activision Blizzard just 3 months after closing. Story coming shortly. First reported by The Verge. Blizzard boss Mike Ibarra is also out. That's another thing. The Blizzard president being out. Alan Adam, chief design officer, is leaving, and Odyssey, the survival game that has been in development for 6+ years, is canceled. That is so fucking heart wrenching. I've been hearing about this too. A lot of developers who like worked on it, and they're just fucking broken at the idea that.
Yeah.
Imagine working for 6+ years. That's a kid.
I think I did one interview for that game.
Nice.
Well, that's a timeline that was avoided.
Yeah. Yo, did you notice this, by the way? Check this out. You see this tweet?
Yeah.
You see this picture?
Yeah.
Click. Where was the conveyance that this is a link?
So, take that up with Twitter.
I'm gonna take it.
Wait, this account is no longer active? Yo, wait, hold on. Look at the bio, bro.
I know, yeah. I clicked on the... Exactly. That's what I'm asking you. There you go. Should I post this?
Do you really want to lose your X account?
True. They would. Microsoft's Matt Booty. Microsoft's Matt Booty said in a note that Ibarra chose to leave his position as president, but in November at BlizzCon, Ibarra told me that he wanted to stay for the long haul. Someone will drag me out of Blizzard. That's how long I will be there. Damn, Brody got it dragged out. So that's 6,000 video game industry layoffs in 2024, nearly 60% of 2023's, and we're not even at the end of January. This
Oh God.
This right here is the agony, dude. Just agony.
I will say, just in the sense of like, people just got done with their Q4 financials. I would expect it to be front heavy. That's not me trying to cope or anything, but yeah.
Hold on. I was reading chat. I didn't hear you, but give me a second. W69, Fen, you're fucking deranged. That's hilarious. That's my complaint too. Fuck Elon. Yes, it's supposedly the text on the bottom left of the pic. Yeah, that text is not a link. Not the private account. Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying, Nabil, about the front loading? What?
Well, no, all I'm saying is that everybody did just do their financials for last year, so I would expect the layoffs to be front heavy in quarter one. This isn't me trying to like justify it per se.
No. I don't think you're justifying. I think you're just trying to like make a case for like why it might not be full. It might not be doomer. It's like coping, I guess. Like it could be.
Yeah, no,
if anything,
like,
it would be cope. Yeah.
Yeah, like I imagine a lot of the this part might be cope. It would be feasible that I've survived the layoffs. You survived the layoffs so far. Ah, God. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a lot of the layoffs in the in like January, February, and then like towards the end of the year.
So at the beginning and at the end?
Yeah.
Do you think there will be hiring of any kind? I don't think so. Like, I mean, there will be, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there will be. Yeah. Yeah, I think there will be a lot of. I think a lot of the layoffs will be pretty top heavy in the industry.
Yeah. This guy.
Because I don't think that like small companies have as much of a luxury.
Wait, what?
To just rapidly scale for no reason.
Wait, say that again?
I said, whatchamacallit, I don't... What did I just say? Because I literally got on Twitter and started reading layoff stories now.
I know, it's bad! Just don't do it! I'm already doing it! I'm already doing it, just read it with me.
I literally, like, logged into Twitter, and, like, it was just, like...
Cemetery.
Layoff.
Yep. That's literally
layoff.
Yeah, that's literally what I've been trying to like show like the YouTube series. Like it's literally one after the other. Dad got on. I was trying to get to him, but like I think he like left too early before I mentioned this stuff. But whatchamacallit? You were saying something about like about luxury, Microsoft. What?
Oh no, I was saying that like I think a lot of the hiring is probably going to be smaller studios, and all the layoffs are going to be bigger studios.
I mean, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Oh, man, I have a question I'm going to ask you, but I want to read this real quick. Microsoft is laying off 1,900 Activision Blizzard and Xbox employees. The cuts affect around 8% of Microsoft gaming employees as well. A subset of the internet needs to understand the shadow hanging over every industry right now will come for the things you love just as ruthlessly as things you hate. Layoffs and profits aren't measures of quality or demand, and the people responsible for this almost never pay. Wild. Reminder, Kotick got a 15 million golden parachute on his way out. Golden parachute. That's a metaphor. Former weighs in on Bobby Kotick's legacy. We can always count on Rami Ismail to fucking come up with numbers. This is gonna be fun. Give me a second. But yeah, I was gonna ask you before I get into this tweet. Nabil, how do you feel about the commentary from like the indie space? So like this weird approach of like, well, I guess we go into indie or not weird, but it's like we like, who says that indie got money to hire people that were getting paid AAA money?
I take that as less that and more like they do indie.
What do you mean by this?
Like, they make their own shit. Like, the people who got laid off go indie. That's how
I've heard of it. I've heard of that, but no. I have heard, and I'm specifically talking about, I guess I should go into indie companies instead, because these big companies don't care.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously there's, like, a limited amount of those kinds of positions. But yeah, that's why I interpret it as the latter, because I'll say, I'm not gonna out people, but like behind the scenes, I've seen a decent amount of people like looking at doing their own indie shit.
I mean, yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah, and it's like, like why have the oh god, I don't know if this is just like my African dad, like, I'm just like hearing him in my head right now. But it's like, why have the loyalty?
For the companies that you may be working with?
Yeah, it's like if they're gonna if you are just a number that could be used to balance, it's not even balancing their checkbooks. It's like adding like a couple cents to like the freaking the freaking stock buyback. Like I don't know.
Like,
You're
is that a metaphor like for like how insignificant you are to the point where like you're just a number ticker?
Well, it's like you're being treated insignificantly, and then I'm just like, how much value did this deliver to the shareholders? I don't know.
How much value did what deliver to the shareholders?
Like laying all these people off.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. But how does this relate to the whole like building an indie studio?
Oh, I mean, like, whatchamacallit? People still love the industry, and they still love the work they do. It's like, well, might as well go indie, because, like, I have the skills to do the thing and make the thing. Whatchamacallit? If you're getting a decent severance package, that's some decent runway. You do have on your resume that, like, you're an ex, Blizzard or ex Riot or whatever, and there is capital out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a bunch of so I'll just paint a hypothetical, right? If a bunch of ex Riot and ex Blizzard devs want to come together and make like a MOBA or an RPG or whatever, and they try to get funding for that, I think the odds are actually pretty decent given that team composition.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here, okay. It's not going to be the juniors, though, right?
No. We're talking like mid-senior people.
Yeah, exactly. The juniors are chalked. But now, oh man, I want to get into everything. Ah, fuck. Okay. That's
saying that going indie is like a complete solution. I'm just saying, like, it makes sense to me that somebody who has like 5 years under their belt that just got laid off might just be looking at their friends, and it's like, well, we have 6 months severance, we have decent connections, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's do some shit that we couldn't do at work.
Yeah. And then they make that one amazing game, and then the second game they need funding, so they kind of like fuck it up and do a little bit more pandering to another Battle Royale, or let's make it more action. And then by the third game, they've lost identity. No, I'm kidding. I'm being pessimistic.
But I'll say this: I won't be surprised if, like, a couple years from now, I mean, like, once we see the full breadth of like all the layoffs and shit, right? We don't know, what depths are going to be in the water. That we like such a game arises. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that a new studio emerges that is X, a bunch of companies, where layoffs happened from and whatever.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna start seeing those pop up. Yo, you know how like the off season and the fall off, they have like these names with the off word on the albums?
Yeah.
Bro, imagine there's a new company called Delayon.
Oh god.
Layon Studios or Layoffs, yeah.
Oh.
Or laid off Studios.
Oh no, why is Bungie trending?
I'm not even gonna get into that. But okay. Let's see what's going on. Rami, Ismail, I just ran the numbers with today's
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, which one? What did Bungie do? Come on, don't scare me.
Bungie expands to 1,400 employees.
From...
Didn't they do layoffs like last year?
They did. They did. So wait, so they just hired a whole
Wait,
bunch?
and when I say last year, this was like months ago.
No, I know. Yes. Yes. Yo, Nabil. This.
Yeah.
Are you laughing at what I'm laughing at?
Yes.
Oh man.
Hey, listen, that guy literally echoing what I said.
Yep. Okay.
Makes sense for bulk of layoffs to occur. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for bulk of layoffs to occur at the beginning of the fiscal year. Hopefully that means it slows down. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotcha. That's interesting. Who are you? Who is this guy? Oh my god, this episode was so good. Why are you named Hibaro? Did you work on it or something? Alright, whatever. With today's Activision Blizzard Microsoft layoffs added in just 25 days of 2024, we're already at over halfway. Wait, hold on. Halfway to the total layoffs of all 2023. 5,600 versus 10K. Oh, this is what I've been looking for. Obsidian? What is this?
Oh, Obsidian's like a note-taking app, so it's like Notion.
Gotcha, not Obsidian.
Yeah.
Gotcha. This, bro. I don't know who's keeping this up, but thank you. 2024, here we go. Ha! Look at this. Oh my god, Rovio! Angry Birds, 12 people. Activision, 1,900. Black Forest, around 40. People can fly. Let me see, the ones I can recognize. Riot Games, 530. Chalked. And...
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, never mind. Actually, no, never mind. All the people I think all the people I knew from people. Wait, actually, hold on. Wait, no, there might be one person left there.
I feel like everyone from Riot Games that got laid off showed up on my goddamn feed. And this is not mad. I'm just mad at Riot. It was I remember it was my birthday last Monday, and it was just going to Twitter just to look at a cemetery. It was each tweet being like a tomb.
Yeah.
It was so grim. Let me see. What do I recognize from here? Okay, these are from this year. I see. Piranha Bytes, Lost Boys, Unity. This year, Unity on the 8th, 1,800 people. Twitch, 500.
So this is not justifying anything, right? I think a lot of that was Weta.
The fuck is Weta?
It's a they do VFX. So Unity bought Weta. Look up Weta VFX.
This?
No, they might. Look up Weta VFX. I think that's. Or is the website even there anymore?
You saying that this company got laid off?
Unity bought Weta.
And then?
Or no, they bought some. I think they bought a subsidiary of. Okay, I don't remember. They either bought a subsidiary of Weta or they bought Weta outright. and then they just like laid off like all their people.
But why do they do that? Why would they hire people like buy a company and then just like send them all to hell?
They wanted their toys. I couldn't tell you.
They wanted their toys? That's a fucked up metaphor. God damn it.
This is a fucked up situation.
No,
right?
no,
like,
for
I'm
sure.
not even trying to be funny. Like,
Yeah, I know. They're hiring.
It's the most troll shit though. Just like, all right, we're gonna lay off a bunch of people. Yeah, we just expanded to 1,400 people. It's like, yo, what, mate?
Yeah. This is crazy. Okay. So. Okay, 2023. The layoffs. November was a fucking nuke. Epic. Unity was the biggest. ByteDance. What's ByteDance?
ByteDance, isn't that Twitter?
Because they were here too. Where did I see him?
Is ByteDance not? Hold on, maybe I'm bugging. Isn't ByteDance Twitter? Or not Twitter, TikTok. My bad. Wait.
No, I'm tripping. That is from 2023.
Okay. ByteDance is like a it's the parent company of TikTok. So ByteDance might have some like, they might have some game like investments or something as well.
I see. God damn it. Embracer Group. I've heard of this. I forgot what's Embracer Groups.
Gaming stuff. And,
Oh, look at all these, dude.
oh, jeez.
It just keeps going. And it's, look at it here, Riot Games. 46 people, and then it was 500. Okay.
Wizards of the Coast, 15.
15 people. Okay. Tiny build. You know what that is?
Yep.
2024 detailed chart breakdowns. 2022. Gotcha. So he put two screenshots. One from 20. Wait. Yeah. Okay, I see what he did. And then the link. While this thing is that the layoff site is ran by Dickav, of whom I can't even tell is their own. Of whom I can't even tell is they're now a statistic on their own site after the Riot Games. Like, what? The grammar fucked me up there. Professional smoke at Riot Games. Oh, like we don't know if he got.
Gotcha.
And there's no tweets from him recently. January 14, a retweet. Any likes from recent? Okay, he's active on Twitter enough. Damn, this person's been through 4 layoffs. I've been unemployed for 6 months before. If you ever find yourself wondering if you're not good enough, fuck that. You are. True. Okay. What was I gonna look for? Let's see.
Fuck up. Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. Kotaku had the numbers at 30,900 yesterday, so the Microsoft layoffs make it 5,800. I can't even comprehend these numbers anymore. Yeah. Okay, let's go back. Jesus. Could someone direct me to some good Unreal Blueprints courses? I know I now realize I've been learning some bad practices and would like to course correct. Oh. If you find something, let me know. Sounds good, because I've been learning Unreal. Interesting.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no, these are just memes. Sexy. Is this cursed? Nabil, you like this?
Can we go back?
Why you sound in pain? Are you okay, bro?
I don't like it here.
I don't like it here. What do you mean, bro? Have you ever had to undo blueprints for like a job and like you had to like build everything on C++ or some shit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're not gonna. Yeah.
I'm not even a smoker in real life. Oh, that's great, actually. That's good to know. Hold on. This actually... There you go. Because I like their content. I would hate to find out that they're fucking ruining their bodies. You can send it to my desk then because I'm self-employed. Wait, what? I've screenshotted all your inflammatory posts and am going to make sure I send them to HR at any company you work at in the future. Freak, you deserve your layoff. LMAO. You can send it to my desk then because I'm self-employed. That's so good. That's so good.
That is.
That's sick as fuck. Kate Anderson, you have earned my follow. Respect. This is a casual reminder to regularly save all your work, aka anything that can be a feature, resource, or contribute to your portfolio resume on a personal computer hard drive, just in case your computer crashes and your internet goes down. Nice. Training videos that covers 3 years is lost forever. I have no proof I did any of the work I said I did. I'm sure it's contributed to some of my job hunting difficulties. Damn. Teddy Dief. I don't know how to pronounce it. Game designer. He worked on Hyperlight Drifter. No one company should have this much power. The greed that got the video games industry to this moment of terrible harm is infuriating. I'm so sorry to all. Okay, yeah. The fact that we do not have federal guidelines for companies to stop layoffs like other countries means this is all going to get worse. That's another thing. Like, what does this mean? We should unionize, but we need federal oversight and regulation on when layoffs can be done. Other countries won't allow them if a company is profitable by X amount, or won't allow them until it has been proven that it was absolutely necessary. But getting federal legislation would mean that a president isn't saying how good the economy is every other day. Whoa. I need to read this multiple times. I'm so tired. Hold on. But getting federal legislation would mean that our president isn't saying how good the company is, the economy is every other day, and that the president is not ignoring what is happening in the tech sector. I see. So this implies that they're doing. She's implying that the president is indeed ignoring and is indeed saying that the economy is doing well, which. If they do that, then everybody goes crazy. Job loss is trauma. My mental health is still wrecked because I had to move backwards in my career because I needed to pay bills. I still cry thinking about how I have failed my family, even though being laid off wasn't my fault. I still internalize it. True. I got fired from a Foxtail job as it was, and I lived by myself, and I still felt like like my value as a person was like lower. Remember, kids, don't do drugs or smoke. You do game dev. That's already enough. True. True. Oh, man. Real game dev hours, man. Damn, bro.
I'm curious about the way that these laws are written in other countries.
The ways that what?
Well, no, I'm wondering because that tweet had mentioned that like there's like laws that like make this illegal in other places, and like I'm so curious about.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot about it. Yeah.
Like, what does that look like? Yeah.
Okay, international. Not international. Can governments regulate when companies do layoffs? Question mark. Is that a good? With at least 100 employees must give 60-day written notice of plant closings and mass layoffs. Whoa! Is this COVID only? Hold on. Plus covered layoffs. I wonder. Oh shit, wait. There's no music playing. Oh, there is music playing. I just took it off. Alright, let's see. We got 3 viewers. Shout out to the 3 viewers. Gang. We're out here just trying to learn about what the fuck is going on. Covered by the Warren Act. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I was reading the Warren Act, but like that's U.S. I'm curious, like, what's this?
No, but if this is U.S., why is it not applying? And like, why did these people only find out? You know what I mean? In general, your employer must time the notice so that it reaches you 60 days before the closing or layoff date. The exceptions are when your employer is a faltering company. In the case of unforeseeable business circumstances and in the event of a natural disaster. The requirement, the requirement of 100 or more employees does not count employees who have worked for fewer than 6 of the last 12 months, and it does not count employees who have worked fewer than 20 hours per week. Private employers...
I don't know how severance interacts with this, so that might be a thing.
I guess.
So like, it might be a situation where it's like, you get laid off, but if they give you 2 months of severance, as they lay you off and lock you out, that satisfies it? I don't know.
I guess. You should be aware that an employer doesn't need to give notice if it is permanently replacing someone who meets the definition of economic strike. What is this?
Yeah, for striking.
So if you strike, they're allowed to just like not give you a notice when they're permanently replacing you. Is that what it is? Nabil. I can't hear you. What's...
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Gotcha. What's your notice for... What is plant? Plant is just like a job? Like
a factory.
Well, this factory makes games.
Check.
Nathan's girlfriend sent me the European layoff prevention seems to be in correlation with labor union. Okay, here we go. Pitfalls of U.S. employers in Europe. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a... Ugh! Gross. Never mind that shit. When U.S. companies want to expand their business in Europe, European employment is a crucial topic. Managing a European for... Okay. To be complex and may require professionals as an employer must comply with local laws and regulations. This blog written by shortly highlights employment. Okay. Hiring finance staff, workforce restructuring, downsizing business. Oh, hiring, firing, workforce restructuring, business closure, mass layoff. There you go. In Europe, there is normally a minimum period of prior notice, and in some European countries, a minimum severance that must be provided prior to business closure and mass layoff. In some European countries, it is necessary to consult with a labor union or works council as soon as closure or layoff is under active consideration by the employer. Furthermore, some countries will not allow a closure or layoff until the labor union agrees to it. Sexy. Business sale, transfer, or outsourcing. Not only is prior... Okay, that's whatever. Gotcha. More information. Where is it? Where's the site sources? Whatever. Gotcha. So, okay, so it seems like Europe is a little bit more on the side of... Go up to hiring and firing. Oh. Hiring and firing. You were saying up there. In Europe, there's no concept of at-will employment. As a result, it is seen that an employee in Europe is more protected by law than an employee in the U.S. This is sometimes overlooked by U.S. employers. Employment in Europe is primarily structured through formal written contracts that set forth provisions, primarily structured through formal... regarding pay, benefits, and working conditions. Most European countries have included such provisions in their country laws. Consequently, many countries in Europe offer way better paid maternity paternity leave, I know about this, paid time off, and unemployment perks than in the U.S. To give an example, an employee in Europe is entitled to have a minimum of 20 paid holidays. Also, because employment is not at will, Europe has minimum standards for notice prior to termination. Hold on. Europe has minimum standards for notice prior to termination. Okay. In some European countries, termination without a legally valid reason may be void or could result in large damage awards for unfair discharge. Hot. That's pretty dope.
Whatchamacallit, imagine getting fired and then just coming back, it's like, no, I'm not.
That's hilarious. They could just like say that. That's wild. What about Japan?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a combination of like legal and cultural.
I see. Thanks for the link, by the way. If you can, although I don't know if it works. Wait, do the links work on chat? Let me see. I don't think they do, actually. me see if I can copy this link into the chat. It does. Yeah, send the link on chat next time. That way, like, people who are watching can also click it. Eurodev. Gotcha. Oh, shit. Why can't I... Sends me another one. But, like, which channel? No. On the chat of... The live chat of the YouTube video. But, if you want to send that on a channel, then this would probably go under general chat game dev. Probably. Because we're talking about game dev stuff, so... But yeah, I meant generally, like, if we're talking on, like, stream or whatever, and you have, like, a link, it might be useful to, like, send it on the chat. Just saying. But I appreciate that you sent it to me anyway. Okay. Japan Gamedev Layoffs regulation. I meant to type that. Hold on. One. Layoff regulation. There you go. You can't talk about 2023 in games without... Okay, why are there so many layoffs in here right now? Damn, I can't... Nabil.
Yeah.
I can't find it. There's no... Like, immediately, it's just, like, the news of now. Okay, here we go. Forbes, talk to me.
Does Japan do layoffs?
What about Japan? Well, this is where it gets interesting. Firstly, Japanese game development budgets have been a lot smaller than their Western counterparts. There's more focus on mid-tier games, and the Switch has brought the focus back onto gameplay over graphics. Fucking based.
I mean, yeah, I like literally found it. Some Japanese employment law is very strict when it comes to justifiable reasons for employee layoffs.
Wait, they're strict?
Yeah, they're really strict on layoffs apparently.
Good. So these motherfuckers are just lucky they're in the US. Both of which reduce costs. Secondly, it's very hard and expensive to lay people off in Japan. The law protects permanent employees very aggressively. Admittedly, companies here try and figure out workarounds, but thankfully the government has been pretty diligent at closing the bulk of those loopholes, such as in forcing temporary contract employees to be hired full-time after a certain period. In short, Japan will weather this situation better than its Western counterparts, as there is not much in the way of overspending to compensate for. I see. That's pretty good. Guess I'm moving. No, I'm kidding. What else? Yo.
The market for video games is currently thriving. Super data.
Read this title.
Oh, I see it. Can you drop the link?
Yeah. Damn, I was gonna drop it in the fucking chat, but...
I mean, I don't know, wherever.
I'm sending it on the YouTube chat, but also on Discord, and I'm playing it on my stream.
I do.
At a research.
Have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, the tired is hitting.
The tired is hitting.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah.
I've been trying to slowly reel in the sleep, and I did actually reel it in a bit yesterday. So yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Well, I mean, hey, listen. I appreciate you passing by the stream and doing some research with me.
Bro, it's being informative. Alright.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Toodaloo. Peace out. Toodaloo. Oh man, such agony. Hey, did you know without game developers, games will be made? Gamers should absolutely be alarmed at the state of the industry right now. This is ramping up worse than 2023. Yeah. This. There's nothing more evil than harassing laid-off devs or developers who are trying to make the industry better. We care about games. You know who doesn't? The executives whose boots you're licking. Show some fucking class consciousness or shut the fuck up forever. I like that. Just aggressive. Oh no, I lost followers because I'm posting jobs and boosting people looking for work in a tumultuous time. How will I ever recover? Oh no! Sarcasm. We support game devs in this house. If that's not for you, well, hey, based. The fact that we do not have federal guidelines for companies to stop layoffs like other countries means this is all going to keep getting worse. This is the one. On. Here it is. I'm just fucking tweeting inflammatory shit left and right, baby. It's like if in the US they can just go wild doing whatever they want. It's fucking wild. Well, I was impacted by the layoffs and honestly I have no words. Oh, dude. Fucking pain. Great things for the job security of the employee. Wait, I'm being told it, in fact, does not mean great things. Yeah. 3 trillion valuation for the first time. What is this what does valuation mean? Just after they lay people off today. I love this recession. Bill Gates getting richer. Unfortunately, the survival project I was producing for at Blizzard was canceled, and I am a part of the layoffs. I genuinely hope my coworkers and other folks impacted today land on their feet soon. I really wish you all got to see what we were working with. Oh, that's insane. Like, if I worked on a game for 6 years and it just never saw the light of day, oh, dude, my heart would sink. I don't know how to write this. The amount of therapy I'd need after telling my 6+ years old, or 6+ year old game dev team project. No, that's not telling. I'd need after telling a game, my team project that I've worked on for 6+ years to look at the roses. That I would have been working on. I just don't want it to be misconstrued as like I was part of it. That I would have been working on for 6+ years to look at the roses before it even sees the light of day is insane. Yeah. The amount of therapy I'd need if I had to tell a team project that I would have been working on for 6 years. Just insane. Insane. Gamers derogatory. This shit is so fucking funny. When people add the derogatory at the end of something. If there's one day you need to read the room and shut the fuck up, it's today. I'm not going to say it twice. I've already seen enough replies from heartless asshole from a lifetime. If you're a miserable piece of shit, there's no need to make it everyone's problem. True. Folks still at jobs have a lot going on behind the scenes you might not see. Survivor's guilt for those still there and mental health from a stressful industry. Check in on your friends. It's clear companies won't take care of us, so a small kindness can go a long way. True. Between the massive number of layoffs we're experiencing now and it being absurdly prohibitively expensive, GDC is just going to be like... True. True. How I feel about this tweet, I think. This is funny as hell. Healthy young people, please fucking stop sitting in priority seats on tubes and buses. Also, don't sit in the seats where the mums with buggies need to sit. And if I ask you to move so a very old man can sit down, don't tell me to fuck off. You can fuck off, okay? I've literally been screamed at before to give up my seat despite having epilepsy, PLTS, and several musculoskeletal conditions that make standing both painful and difficult. You have no idea if someone is healthy just by looking at them. True. What's PLTS? I'll look that up later. Gaming industry dominates as the highest grossing entertainment industry. Who is this person?
If you're a loved one who has been diagnosed, okay, mindless YouTube coma, you may be entitled to wholesome contemplation. Hi, I'm Mooney. During the day, I am an attorney who works on cases involving victims of domestic violence, victims of human trafficking, and refugees. Jesus. After long, grueling days, I would often watch video essays and relax, but couldn't find a channel that had what I was looking for. Content that was serious without being anxiety-inducing, mature without being condescending, and wholesome without being overbearing. And so, I have decided to make my own as a hobby. Now, by night, I make wholesome, relaxing, and hopefully enjoyable video essays, mostly about video games and law. Life has always been a struggle for me, and if it has been for you too, maybe you can join me on this YouTube journey. Thank you for tuning in to Moon Channel. It means so much to me. Mooney. That's cute. I'll take a look at this video. I'll watch it. I'll watch it tomorrow while I work. What do we got? Looking at the chat just in case you guys are there. I'll do a more formal one. I've been laid off from Blizzard and I'm pretty fucking crushed that the survival game won't see the light of day. We were working on a cool thing with the coolest people and I'll be mourning that a bit. Bro. Agony, dude. Agony. Well, that's a wrap on my employment with Blizzard. It was an honor. Oh, jeez, dude. People are just trying to be sweet. Yo, this would be wild. This would be insane. Literally just means got dunked on. Yeah, honestly. True. Unfortunately, that's when your opinion here does not matter. The only opinion that matters is the consumer. That's funny as fuck. My heart is breaking again for my... Oh, dude. This shit sucks, dude. Oh, dude. Just imagine. Just imagine. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Just imagine. You're working on your fucking industry of choice, hopefully. And you're working on a really fucking cool project, right? You're developing relationships with people, like real human beings. You're developing relationships with these people and connecting, working together, you know, maybe arguing and then like healing that and like, you know, solving problems and like you're excited about what you're building. It might be the next breaking thing. Like it's like amazing, right? For 6+ years, right? The longest I've been at a job, I think it was like Starbucks back when I was actually no, it's my job. It's 4 years, right? And it's like if I left, I'll probably be very, very fucking sad because I know these people, right? Like it's like I know about their lives. Like I know these people. This would just be sad, right? Unless they were on some fuck shit, like I can see that, right? But like I remember back at like Starbucks, like fucking the company's garbage, right? The Starbucks, but like my coworkers, like I remember when I left, I was like still visiting the store because I was like, bro, like these are my homies, like these are people I've been working with for like fucking three years straight. But man, imagine game dev, which is like you're in, like you studied, you went to college, you went and got into game dev, and you're working on a game. Which, by the way, games are fucking hard. It's so hard, and I'm not gonna act like it's the hardest industry. Like I don't know what it is to be a construction worker, where your life is on the line because you don't know when some shit can happen. You know what I mean? But it's still really, really hard from a creative standpoint, from a communication standpoint, from a design, like thinking, like how to, like, because you have to solve so many problems. You have to think, okay,
I want to create a very, very cool experience. I have to think about how humans think, how humans enjoy things. Maybe a particular audience you want to work, like a particular audience that you want to cater to. Maybe you're trying to make shit that like pops with what's going on right now, like hopping on a trend or whatever. Like you're trying to like measure how many of these like valves do you want to turn fully, or because you can't put them all, but like and then the time factor, like where any year, like this developer, that developer, they lose a parent or they lose a family member because they're getting just old, or sickness, or they themselves get sick, or and you're just connecting. You're just knowing each other. You're connecting with each other, getting to know people, and then one day, just because somebody wanted to make a few $1 billion more, it's you and your whole team just gets fucking nuked out of a job, out of the project. That's the like it's exactly how they said it. It's exactly how they said it. Allow me to grieve. Like I'm just gonna be grieving for a little bit. It was red right here. Mourning. Same general, same concept. It's like it's like worse than a breakup, right? Because it's like a breakup, it's like you're grieved because you have to think, oh my god, was this person that I was dating even real? Like, was that even like what was happening in the relationship, right? But like it's I'm not gonna say it's the same as like losing a child, but the metaphor is kind of there, where like you're building something from literal scratch, and you just like little by little building on this fucking game, and with all these people in all these like situations that I just mentioned, and then your whole team and you have to move forward in life and like go get a job immediately, because bills aren't gonna get paid on their own, and unemployment is not that good. So like you have to move forward in life as if that never happened. Not literally, but like from the perspective of it doesn't do much for you to think about that game existing, because it just won't anymore. And you have to just like, accept that. You have to just like, got it. Like, you just gotta like swallow that. That's insane. It's so painful. How do you go from believing in something that's so real every day? It's like it's tangible even every day. And then the next day, you have to understand that that's just not there anymore. It's just never gonna be there, or rather, as if it just wasn't there anymore. Because when you go look for it, it's not gonna be there. You can't. You just have to cope for so long. You have to figure out how to. Oh, dude, this fucking sucks. I don't know if I'll have a job by the end of the day, but no one is saying anything. We're all just waiting for a meeting with this. Oh, okay, I see. George Carlin Estate sues creators of AI-generated comedy special and key lawsuit over star's likeness. Ah, nice. With all the layoffs and the market flooded with talent right now, I have to come to... Oh, yeah. We saw this. What makes you think that minorities do not have merit? Merit should be the sole requirement of any employment. Wait, what? What? Am I insane? Do we travel back to the 50s? What's so bad about DEI? Is it... Wait, what? Diversity, equity, inclusion. Okay. It would be against... Of course they would. If the developer supports DEI, they deserve to lose their job. Oh, this is some weird fucking... Just weird right-wing shit. Oh, okay, yeah. Weirdo. Complete weirdo. Yup. Goodbye. Don't entertain these people. Goodbye. Microsoft has laid off almost 17,000 employees since 2022. Fuck. Is that in the list? Oh, I would need to like count each. 500. I see. They're just not accounted for here. But is this true? How do we? I guess this is a actual. What's EIC? I don't really know what that means. Editor in chief. They probably did the research, maybe. Other creative disruption for the dreaded AI race. Wait, what? Companies do heinous shit like this, and then in 2 months, people will gobble up their newest content and praise Phil Spencer like he's their what? I'm sick of seeing companies trying to absorb every decent idea and property rather than use their resources to foster new brilliant ones. I'm tired of seeing. Okay, hold on. I'm sick of seeing companies trying to absorb every decent idea and property. Millions are harmful AI programs instead of writers and artists. This industry is yeah. I could not imagine having the audacity to ask devs to reach out to you for an article about being laid off after your first response to the news was, now Overwatch comp is never gonna get fixed. Wait, hold on, that's hilarious. I could not imagine having the audacity to ask developers to reach out to you for an article about being laid off after your first response to the news was, now this feature of Overwatch is never gonna get fixed. I think I'm missing context. Like, I don't understand. Especially industry adjacent people even joke about layoffs like that. Seems like a lot of people only see devs as content and only content. Yeah. Makes me angry that hearing about people losing their livelihoods makes them want to crack a joke instead of... Like, that's insane. Like, how do you make a joke? Granted, memes by the people, by the developers getting laid off, to kind of like help people cope around and shit, that's funny, but... No one is lucky to survive mass layoffs. Impacted or not, we all suffer. That's honestly true. Like, different types of suffering, but yeah. Although, I don't know. I feel lucky. I don't know. I feel like yeah. We're hiring at Iron Galaxy for engineers. I see. She is right. These layoffs are a mass deterrent. It will prevent people from asking for raises, better conditions, etc. Yep. The layoffs aren't caused by lack of money or means. Anyone saying so isn't paying attention or just... I see. For a job. Maybe just fuck that nonsense. This stuff makes me livid and more people should be vocally upset. We gotta change this shit. You know? Just a sheer amount of trauma inflicted on this industry. What the fuck are we doing? What is the end game? What is the end game here? I'm asking. Housing is now unaffordable for a record half of all U.S. renters. Wait, what? Goated. I was affected by the mass dismissal at Acti Blizz. It's a tough day for me and all my colleagues that got laid off. Yeah, it's fucking... Oh my god. This is like... These are real people, man. Oh God. I don't. Yeah. How do you sit down and learn game dev shit? How do you sit down and comfortably go like, oh yeah, let me sit down and like learn how to make games when this is the situation we find ourselves in? It's like so insane. It's so painful. How do you it makes sense why people feel so demotivated. It makes sense that so many people are like, should I get into game dev? Like, it makes sense why people feel that way. If you don't get into game dev industry, like, somebody will, right? So it might as well be you. But there is a lot of people, and there's not that many roles apparently around for this situation. Oh man. Makes you wish you could just like, just. Oh man. Well, I said I would do a little bit of game dev, so I guess. I guess I'll do a little bit of research. Fuck, man. I do want to copy this group. I should like remake it over here. I'm going to try to head to bed as I have a cardiology appointment in the morning. I'm going to try to see if I can get a different medication as the one I'm on for heart failure. Oh, God. Is it on? Causes things I just can't. Jesus, that's so horrible, dude. That's so painful, dude. Do y'all have brain worms? Bro, true. Has been decimated. Can't go to a game because of layoffs. Can't go to tech for the same reasons. Restaurants are closing down. Even fucking construction is at a standstill right now. They aren't building homes. Like, what the fuck are we even doing? This isn't... Wait, what? Oh man, it's just tough all around. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm having thoughts of like just how insanely lucky everyone is right now. My request for a recruiter, like in terms of like the people that have a job, my bad. That statement, fucking, I should be more clear. Was saying goodbye to a friend and teammate that just disappeared my sentence. Wait, what? Oh my god. I hope you at least exchanged. Oh my god. I'm actually having difficulty expressing how mad the Microsoft is next me. It's not even a corporate failure. Microsoft was trading at 406 a share. It's up to 160 a share from a year ago. Net income from the year to date ending 9/30. Where do I know you from? Senior environment art. Wait, what? Oh god, if you're just like a senior artist and you're just looking around you and noticing that you don't have your team anymore, but you still have to do shit, that is insane. Fucking hell, the last 2 days have been fucking hell in games. I'm so sorry, friends. If there's any position that calls to you at Epic, please reach out. I will vouch for folks. God damn. This is wild. True. I could not imagine having the audacity to ask devs to reach out to you. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, I get this now. Like, if a journalist, news, whatever the fuck outlet says, well, now this feature in the game won't get fixed. Turns out, like, trying to be funny with, like, their title. But, like, then they actually try to reach out to the devs when they just want to leech. They just want to, like, fucking milk stories. Ugh. That's gross. Let's go to all the affected things. Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, nah. I'm fucking out of it. That's it. That's it for the whole stream. That's it. Just pain and agony, left and right. The usual. Don't necessarily give up, but do consider like adjacent industries, not just game dev, because game dev is like either very saturated. Not really. They could fucking afford it. We saw the numbers. They can afford that shit and still have insane amounts of money left over. But consider jobs outside of game dev or like adjacent, where like it could be software solution type stuff. So if you're like a 2D artist or a UI person, or like you could do work for non-games, right? Like if you're a 3D artist or an animator, VFX, you could technically like translate. Your skills are transferable enough to where you can use these tools for multiple applications. So maybe take a look at that. But like, at least like right now for video games, people are just money hungry and they don't give a fuck about the people actually making that money for them. But we shall see. Fucking hell. GG's. Stay tuned for next week. I'm going to be trying to implement chatbots because Fen will fucking kill me if I don't do this. And, but also I think it would be cool. What else? Little donation, or above for, give me a coffee. I actually bought myself a coffee today. Drank half of it because it was too strong, but it was really good. Yeah. I know I said that I was gonna buy a light for the stream, but I'm actually just gonna pile that out along with the upgrade, the stream upgrade percentage on the goal thing. I guess I'll just show it on screen. Right here. I'm gonna buy that light with that donation, so like as soon as the money piles up to where I could possibly do that, then I'll do it. But yeah, shit's fucked. I think what's the other thing?
There's something else with the stream and Discord that I was gonna mention. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, there's still some stuff I wanted to set up, but yeah, I'm gonna be having fun with my friends this weekend for a little late birthday celebration thing. So if I get clips from that, I might share them. Maybe not. I don't know. Just stay tuned to my like Instagram, like my Relativryan Instagram. That's probably where I'm gonna share it, if anything. So keep that in mind. If you want to see closer shit or like about me, just like go to Instagram, go to Twitter. Twitter and Instagram are like the ones where I'm most active. This week I didn't drop a reel or TikTok or anything because life and like you know I had to tend to some life things, but I am trying to move in a direction where I can make content like stream content for short form content for all three parts of the stream, so art, games, and game dev. But I mean, game dev is not like salacious. I can't, it's not like crazy. So like, I don't make like, I guess like there's not enough like discourse on the chat. I guess with game dev to where something funny or whatever clip can show up. So game dev is gonna be a little low in the end. But for that we have a lot of gaming. So it's fine. For the art one, I think what I'm going to be doing is like little time lapses. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I still have to work on that. And yeah, that's it for me, man. I'm fucking tired. I'm sad and tired, and I need to rest. I think I've been looking at this for too long. Just like all day. It's probably not healthy, right? And the thing is, tomorrow we could get even more bad news. That's just the nature of the situation. It's just really fucking bad. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't turn out that way. Yeah. Oh, that's it for me. I'm tired. I'll see y'all. If I stream this weekend, I'll let y'all know. Obviously, stay on the Discord, stay on the socials. You already know where you can find me. Peace out. Good night.